What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Papo Marine Life figure octopus. But for me, this is probably going to be my Oodako. That's right, my Zillions. Who's Oodako, you might ask? If, non-Godzilla fans might not know. He is the giant octopus from King Kong vs. Godzilla. And quite possibly from Frankenstein, although I think that's called like the devil fish or whatever. Frankenstein conquers the world. King Kong vs. Godzilla. Although we will look at him with both a Frankenstein figure and a Kong 62 figure. That's really why I bought it. I saw it. I actually was looking at some Papo stuff. I had some Amazon points, and I saw my Pac-Man review already. I got Pac-Man, the Pac-Man entry grade model kit, and this with my monthly Amazon points, so about like 30 bucks or so, and a couple of free things, you know what I'm saying? Not so bad. And I was looking at Papo stuff after the Giganotosaurus, and I saw this guy, and everything about it, pose-wise and everything, just screamed Oodako to me. So I was like, you know what? This might be the perfect figure to go with my YMSF Kong, so without further ado, let's see if that's true. Alright, taking a look at this thing in full, because there's no articulation to talk about here. It's just very, very nice. You know, like, I was impressed with my first figure from them, and now I'm impressed with this one. It looks really good. I love all of the suction cups on the bottom. They're well done. There's a nice wash all around it, which is really good. There's no, like, beak in here or anything, but it looks really good. Like, it's the bottom, and it looks really nice. I like how that curls up. That looks really good. How these curl there and curl there. Curl there, there. And then this one is open. This one is open. You got more curling here and here. I'm fine with that. I think that looks really good. You can see the suckers from the front. So that looks really nice. And look at the texture on this guy. It's really great. Very, very well done. All these little bumps here look awesome. Yeah, this is cool. Look at that paint. Paint is tremendous. Super good on all the tentacles. The tentacles are pretty smooth, but they're painted so nicely. Again, you got all these bumps over here. That's all sculpted in. That looks really great. Big bulbous head back here. Looks really awesome. All this like veinage here, whatever it is all sculpted and painted well. Then you got these things here. That look good. I'm not exactly sure what they are. But yeah. Looks good. Well painted. Well done. The eyes look really good. Things above the eyes here, whatever they're called. I don't know the anatomy of the octopus. But it looks really good. Beautiful painting. Now, in terms of being an Oodako is more purple than this. Like a real traditional looking squid. But I feel like, and that's how it comes across in like a lot of like pics. But I feel like if we saw the suit, the puppet or whatever it was, obviously there's real squids employed too, octopus, he'd have more colorization to it. But I think this stands in very well because as you can see, there is some hints, behind everything that looks kind of purplish. Like a purplish reddish. It's in there. See, over there it looks more red, but yeah, I would say it's in there. You see the darker spots are more purple. which looks good. So, I mean, I like this paint job a lot, and I would not attempt to repaint it. But if you like it enough to buy, you know, and repainted it to be more exactly like Oodako, then you should get it, because I think this is very cool. This is one of the more detailed octopus toys you're gonna find, and for like $16 or whatever it was. Again, I got it for free. Well, points, whatever, you know. I think it's well worth it. It's just really, really nice, guys. Really like it. I like how it looks like down here. It looks kind of yucky. I like that. So, very good. A very good piece. Not just as what I want it for, but as what it is. Just gorgeous stuff by Papo. For your size comparisons, here's the giant octopus, or Oodako, or just a octopus, from Papo. With some figures you might have in your collection that's kind of relevant for me for this figure. First up, and we're gonna talk about them for a second, is the reason why I was even looking at something else from Papo, because the Giganotosaurus was very awesome. So there's that size comparison. Then we will go in filmography order here. Kong and the giant octopus. I think the scale isn't bad at all. I think it's pretty good. This is a YMSF Kong, and I think it's a pretty good scale. He might even be like a tad large, but I think it's pretty decent, honestly. Then you got the giant Bandai Premium Frankenstein, and he might be a tad small now. Although if you just have him like fighting like this, it's not so bad. But that thing was huge. Oodako in that movie was huge. And he like tentacled them all up and pulled them into the water. So yeah, that's or wherever he pulled them in to. So I think this is a little bit too big for that. I don't know if you have, oh, I'm knocking down everybody. If you have a smaller Frankenstein, maybe. And here is Gyra, who had his revenge for Frankenstein against Oodako. I think that's what it really meant. But that was an alternate scene, alternate ending. And I almost forgot about that Gyra fights Oodako, you know, in the opening, kind of, I guess it was the opening of War of the Gargantuas. And that scales pretty well as well. So the two YMSF figures really, really scale well, I think, with this Papo Octopus. But wait, I forgot. I brought this guy in there too because, you know, he had a run-in in his own movie with some sort of giant squid, which was like a homage to that. So it's a little bit different. But, you know, he's about the same size as the YMSF figures, so okay, it does scale well. And my final thoughts, I really like this thing. You know, like I was saying, this is a gorgeous piece for what it is and for what I want it for. It really stands in perfectly as Oodako for me. You know, whether I want to put it in a display with Kong or the Gargantuas. I'd say probably not with Frankenstein because it's just too small for Frankenstein, but with the YMSF stuff, it looks fantastic. Even as an opponent for the modern Kong, I think it looks really good. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below. And if you please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. And give me some more suggestions for other Papos that you like. You know, I might pick up more along the way. So far, the two that I've reviewed have been very, very, very good. And there you go. Until next time, peace out, peeps.